we bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. The new Centennial Water Source Kaliwa Dam project may launch its operation in December 2026. The Metropolitan Water Works and Sewerage System said the dam is projected to produce approximately 600 million gallons of water per day. MWSS said the project construction has begun on a 22-kilometer tunnel between Teresa and Morong in Rizal. MWSS Board of Trustees Chair Justice Elpidio Vega said the numerous studies have demonstrated the viability of the Kaliwa Dam as a medium to long-term solution to water crisis issues. He said that 80 million liters of water per day are now easily accessible for supply to Manila water customers following the completion of Phase 1 of the new Wawa bulk water supply project in Barangay Calawis in Antipolo City, Rizal. Meanwhile, WSS Administrator Leonor Cleofa said the concerned government agencies are now helping 42 affected families in the area on threats linked to the lack of law and order amid reported intimidation of communist rebels. Cleofa said these has been raised to the National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict and the Philippine National Police Special Action Force. Senator Grace Poe believes that the Department of Water Resources bill will be swiftly passed as President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. approved the establishment of the Water Management Resource Office. Poe said she expects that the creation of the new office will make way for the creation of the Department of Water Resources that they have been pushing for in the Senate. She noted that their president's action is a clear indication that the department must be formed as soon as possible. Marcos gave his approval for the creation of the Water Management Resource Office during the multi-sectoral meeting with representatives of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. The new office will fall under the DNR and will be a transitory body pending the creation of a water resource department. The Bureau of Internal Revenue led the filing of criminal complaints for tax evasion totaling 3.57 billion pesos before the Department of Justice. BIR Commissioner Romeo D. Lumagi Jr. led the filing of charges against 53 erring individuals and corporations under its tax evader program run. They were charged with willful failure to pay taxes, willful attempts to evade or defeat the payment of tax dues, willful failure to pay their income tax liabilities, and filing tax returns without corresponding payment. Lumagi warned taxpayers who intend to fraudulently evade payment of taxes that they better file and pay their correct dues. He said the BIR is serious about pursuing its enforcement activities nationwide and ensuring that everyone is paying their fair share of taxes. Over 1.6 million new voters have been registered for the Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections according to the Commission on Elections. Comelec spokesperson John Rex Laudianco said about 1.63 million registered from December 12, 2022 to January 31, 2023. This is well above the poll body's target of 1.5 million additional voters. Based on the final figures of the Comelec, over 2.5 million applications were filed before regular voter registration sites around the country. Over 94,000 applied for reactivation and about 25,000 were reactivated with the correction of entries. Meanwhile, Laudianco reported the successful pilot test of the Register Anywhere program, or RAP. Over 8,900 applications were submitted to selected RAP booths. Laudianco said they were able to pilot test the Comelec's systems and ID infrastructure for remote registration, at the same time benefiting non-resident workers, OFWs, seafarers, students, and transient voters. That's the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We're also shown on the pages of the Presidential Communications Office at Radyo Pilipinas RP1. I'm Stephanie Civiliano. We tell stories that inspire change.